Welcome to turn 18. So here we have Marzipan and Coach C casting more fiery imps. No, Godsano has searched for magic sites but found nothing. Strongmat has searched but found nothing. We captured 15 more blood slaves. And there was a battle in Abysia. Let's have a look at that one. So here they show up with more anakites. Still no commander to bless them though. Probably this defense does not stand a chance against them. It's gonna be difficult to kill these. Then Vanus and Garda have started fighting, I think. Don't think I've seen this before. Yeah, Vanus has quite a serious army by now. Let's see what we... 13, no. Postcards, no. Circles, no. I don't know. Why are they not building sacred troops? Anyway. Yeah, this was to be expected because Garda expanded next to their capital. Then we attack in Timeless Waste. This is their throne fortress. They have a lot of giants here, but not the scary sacred giants. These things still have 5 fire resistance, and smaller ones don't. So yeah, as you can see, Abyssian troops actually do decently against Ashdod's giants. Then there's the Battle of Ashdod. Here we bring even more barks in. These guys have an attack of 21, so they will do a lot of damage. I think on average they don't kill my troops outright, then my troops go berserk and become even scarier. Let's take this one, who's berserk for instance. He does 28 damage twice if he hits, with an attack of 18, so he probably hits. So that was, I lost 2 lava warriors. They lost some actual serious anakites. Some lesser giants and the whole of the province defense. An unexpected event occurred in Gilgad. A lot of heat, death scale, population, and some unrest. We've started to destroy the gate in Ashdod, but this is going to take forever. And we have started to destroy Fort in Timeless Waste. This is actually making some progress. So, if I manage to take this fort, I will take the throne, and if I take the throne, I will be even more effective against the giants. Trogdor is gonna move to Ashdod though, because, well, knowing the AI, although a player will probably do the same, they're gonna want to remove this army. And with Trogdor there, they will probably not be able to remove this army. So if I can go sit on Ashdod, they're gonna run out of Sacred Giants. And I don't think they even have another fort, and if they have them, it's gonna be another fort, it's gonna be one fort at most. So possibly they can't even produce giants, period. Okay, so meanwhile, Coasthaven has not been attacked. I was expecting them to move in, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe the AI can actually see what a province has, whereas a player can only see what a province had last turn. I have started to build a fort in Fairy Forest with the chief, because I want to secure this throne. Also, apart from the death scales, it's not a bad province, and I should probably send Trogdor over to search it for that at some point, because with 3 death scales in my own dominion, which is neutral scales, it probably has some sort of death side on it. So I gotta remember to check that out. Right now, Trogdor is busy. Then gym boards, now both, all of them, Coach C, Marzipan, Hamsar, they're all making more imps. Lars is moving a batch of imps over to here, so Clovis can patrol more efficiently, because right now we're having a unrest of 113, and that's kind of hampering the blood slave searching. Also reducing the income of the province, but I am not that starved for money right now. I could move the whole operation to, let's say, Canis Plain instead, but I'm gonna hold off on that a little longer, see if I can get the unrest down, because if I move them, I miss out on an entire turn of hunting. Furthermore, I am shuffling troops around, shuffling more shamans into here. Ariat is gonna attack the Lost Lands, and Kuskon is gonna move to the Canis Plain, so I'm gonna have a whole front of little armies moving up here. See how far their empire stretches. I think Eel is over here, so they're probably not here and here, but there might be Lilithor. Anyway, cleaning up those provinces. They're not getting income from it right now because I have the Timeless Waste siege, but still. Negancel is gonna search this place. Here we have Zimimar moving in to search them all. I basically want all the potential fire and earth gems out of these places. Cheerleader is building the lab here. Next turn, they will build temple, and then we can finally start it. Well, not yet. It's actually going to be a bit tricky because I want to build mages out of the Throne of Spring, but I need to claim it first. I have nobody who can go there to make the claim, so what I'm probably going to do is just train another dragon he can claim, and then he can search for fire and earth over here. Well, For this turn and the next, I will still be building assassins. We're going to kill them. After that, I'm going to do it like that. Or not, I've got some scouts moving in. Our archer force is slowly building up here, but too slowly if you ask me. I might have to complement them with something else at some point. Oh. And next turn we will have 8 pencils. Alright, that's it for turn 18. See you in turn 19. Welcome to turn 19. As you can see, Fire Squad has created more fiery imps. As long as we have the blood slave, this is 18 fire imps per turn, which is very good. We got attacked by Calum in Coast Haven. It was going to happen sometime. It looks like they're sending some useless bugs. Well, they got the beast. However, it's probably defense for next turn. Get rid of the beast. If they kill the warlord, I have to kill them. But as it turns out they do not. Alright. That's a waste of some gems. Lana search, didn't find anything. Then we captured 24 blood slaves. Blood hunting is going fairly good. And Agatha counterattacks Thanos. Let's have a look at that. So they have a bunch of ancient ones. But as far as I can see, they haven't got a priest. Oh, yes, they did. They made this guy a prophet, that's fine. So let's have a look at this. They have a morale, poison resistance, magic resistance, a hit point, blood surge, an aging, and magic leadership. Okay, the blood surge is probably going to be pretty nice because that's what make these stats actually good. Let's see how they do. Against all of them. Rocks. That's interesting. So they could just throw rocks and oh, it has 2 ammunition. Okay. I thought they had ammunition, that would have been horrible. Okay, so they have the rocks that do 15 damage. This doesn't work for them, mostly because they're size 4, so they take 1 guy per square against 3 guys per square from the other side. And Vanarus just walks up. Good to know that that really doesn't work if I play this. Where are we? Oh yeah. We attack them in, we attack Iceland and Lost Lands. Right, so this is one of the little raiding spots. I should probably put them 1 square more forward because if they ended up here, they would have put them. They would have put the Beardwipe Shaman on fire. So gets a lot of protection. Everything that has protection has. And so with a protection of 23, which shoots. Yeah, I mean, even against barbarians, that's pretty good. And then he starts casting Tangle Vines, because of course he does. So this is a Red Light Commander, he's a little bit better than the barbarians. However, he is absolutely outnumbered and runs away. So yeah, with the little Abyssian squad, no losses, you just take over a province. Quite nice. Then Uruk expands into Nemea. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, they was taken over by knights. And now they've sent this massive army to take it back. Now these Enkidu warriors are actually not all that great. I mean, they have a 23 damage axe, but they're size 3, so my size 2 guys also have a 23 damage axe, although that's a 2-handed axe. They also have a shield. Anyway, 10 protection is not great. The reason they're winning this is because they're outnumbering their knights a lot. Against an equal amount of knights, it would go poorly. However, they managed to rout the knights. Okay, so they managed to take that province back. Then Ashdod tried to liberate Ashdod from my occupation. Let's see how that goes for them. Fortunately for them, Trogdor is here. Trogdor actually takes quite a lot of damage. I probably heal it with more careful. And place them behind the army instead of in front of it. However, he's fine, and the army. This army actually does surprisingly well against giants. I guess it's just a ridiculous amount of attacks per square. Or well, ridiculous is a bit of an overstatement, but still. 5 attacks per square. Of which some are really decent attacks. Look at it, 17 attack, 23 damage, potentially pierce. Yeah, that's not healthy even if you're a giant, so that takes care of that attempt. And then the scout was discovered here, and the scout was discovered here, so some of my scouting network gets destroyed by everybody I'm spying on. We had an unexpected event in Fairy Forest, 2 blood slaves. Yeah, that's like bringing water to the ocean. We got barbarian scouts here. So we're probably getting a barbarian attack, but I don't know when, and I don't have anything present. And trolls living under a bridge have travelers, so we got some unrest and less gold in this province. But this is the province where we're currently sieging, so it doesn't really matter. The palisades in the near have been complete, which is great, because if these barbarians show up, at least we'll have a fortification. We've started to destroy the fort of Ashdod, but that will take forever, basically, and the fort of Timeless Waste is critically damaged, so that's not gonna last very long. We killed 8 dragons, which means we reduced the unrest by 8 here. This is still the whole blood hunting situation. And one of our old salamanders who was sick has died from diseases up here. Rip Ball Gordon, but it was always coming. Alright. So what are we doing? these little parties, Kon and Ariat, are moving into these provinces. Unless they have something here that I cannot see, and I don't believe they will. I will just take this. By then I've taken a big chunk out of Ashdod land, and they will have very little to say about it. Meanwhile, I have decided to move stronger into Fairy Forest because I really want to find out what the dead side is that's messing up the forest. Nuvato is moving to Jimport without anything. The reason for that is that he is going there to, let me check, to pick up some of these, the ones that Abyssians with axes and shields, which is the same I'm recruiting here. I want to get a decent force of those, and then start moving up to Kalen, because I think Ashdod is gonna be done pretty soon. And I could be ready to fight Kalen in the meantime, because it is gonna be more than just a few hawks. I'm pretty sure Kalen had a lot more sleeves. Got 40 units here, 50 units here. If I let that just break through without an answer, I'm gonna be in trouble at some point. Now, if we look at research, we are now at the speed of 67 per month. At that speed, it will take 3 more months before we have configuration 4. So, Trucker has basically 3 more actions before he can start summoning drakes. So first I'm going to send it to Fairy Forest. Then I am going to search Fairy Forest. And next turn I'm going to build a Anathema Salamander here, who is going to take all these guys with shields. They're going to move in here together with Trogdor, then the road's going to be open again, and we're going to be able to harass Kayla. Meanwhile, I've decided to move Zenario into the Nether, because here in the Nether we're also building a bunch of Abyssians with big axes. We can take them back here, we can probably recruit a commander here at some point, and then they can start walking into Ashdod as well, which will put even more pressure on Ashdod. So the Abyssians with axes production is going to be on this side, and the Abyssians with shields production is going to be on this side. What else? I have started site searching a lot of places. Here, here, here. Lano is moving over here to also search this place. I'm still recruiting more announcement dragons, which will also site search. I'm trying to get all of the fire and earth and astral blood sites that I can find. And even hopefully nature and air. So I'll have enough gems to summon a lot of things and create a lot of armies, basically. So, at the risk of this video overrunning, I am going to do one more turn. This has been turn 19, see you in turn 20. Welcome to turn 20, and a lot is going on. First we get a message from Eru, which is that they declare war. Now, as you can see soon, they don't share a border with us, so I don't understand. Maybe they're gonna drop hawks on me as well. A Judge Jarl claimed the Throne of Ice, which is annoying because it probably means we're gonna get more cold events. We summoned a bunch of fiery imps. We searched and didn't find much. One magic site was found at Tar Pit, which is a fire site, which is at least something. 19 more blood slaves, this is going well. Crippled unit died, and then there was a battle in Klon where we attack. I forgot to put that guys on hold. I suppose it could have gone a little bit better, but still quite good. Lost 2 of them. If they were on hold, they might not have. Ashdod tries to liberate their capital once more. Which looks like they should be able to do it, but... As it turns out, Abyssian infantry really are good. Alright. Then there's a battle in Glimmering Fields where we're attacking again. Right, that's the Oasis. Another little army of that. These were on hold. So that's easy. Then the birds attack Coast Haven again. I think, yeah, this time they're bringing a little bit more serious army, and for some reason the province is cold. Probably because I never built a temple there. And those guys are on attack rear, unfortunately for this guy. So this warlord survives all that. Now they end up against the Ice Cloud. These are nasty. And worse, they got an attack up against the warlord and he's now decaying. Are these? Oh yeah. So they got Blizzard Warriors with decay weapons. So, eventually the warlord dies and the rest of the province defense runs away. So yeah. That's 400 gold in province defense gone. Then Agartha attacks Bycliffe. Oh yeah, this is just a bunch of tribes that I never got around to killing, so eventually Agartha attacks them as well. They're walking to it, I don't feel like walking up and down that swamp all the time. An unexpected event in the Nether. The barbarians attack, unfortunately. Event occurs in Rame. A barbarian lord joined us for some reason. In Okerjab, Dominion changed. In Klon, we got 50 unrest and no tax for a turn. Then in the Nether, the barbarians move in. Our little province defense is not gonna stop that. That's a lot of barbarians, unfortunately. Nactial was discovered and attacked in Nilmeria. And another one was discovered. Yeah. So our slayers that tried to move into Calem got spotted by this army and died. Construction of the fortress in the Nether cannot continue. We've started to destroy the gate. Ashdod.
We are under siege in Coast Haven, but the enemy cannot arm our walls because Calum lost almost all of their troops there. And we're on siege in the Nether and the walls are damaged. This is the Independence. However, that's not so bad because the Independence will never storm your fort. We breached the fort in Timeless Waste, and our troops in Tiradir have killed 20 brigands. So, the unrest in here is potentially going down, but for right now I am moving, let's see, I am moving 36 more guys up to Clovis, just to make sure. This fort's been breached, so we're storming. Trogdor is searching here for potentially a dead site, I hope so. And let's see what else. So Scenario, who was gonna move into the Nether to pick up some troops, he can't move there anymore because the barbarians are in the way. That's why I have sent Cheerleader from Farron Mountains with all the troops we had there down here to go and fight the barbarians, which is 58 of them, but they have low morale, so we should probably be able to take them. Other than that, in Ginport we're still doing blood economy things. All of the warlocks are creating another batch of fiery imps. Lars is moving everything over here. This scout and this scout are, by the way, are changing positions every turn in order to move all of the blood slaves into here. Hatipas, instead of going to side search, he has 55 leadership. He's taking a bunch of warriors into here and then into here because this army is gonna need some reinforcements. If Ashdod tries another time, they might succeed. Over here, we are still training more of the shielded ones in order to go fight Calum. Here we are still recruiting more of them, and Nuvator is moving a batch of them there. Lano is searching, Zenor is moving. And I am also going to start production of these Anatomant Salamanders now, because I've got a lot of money and not enough mages, and Xolotl is building a temple here so that we can build salamanders here too soon-ish. Because I think I'm just gonna need some salamanders in order to, well, at least fill up my commander corps a little bit more. Alright, that's about it for turn 20 and this video.